Hey guys, welcome back to landdhome and welcome to another video. We have some random stuff to tackle in today's video. We are going to be putting away some groceries. We are also going to be testing out a few Amazon products that I really have been wanting and wanted to try. And we are also going to be straightening up our backyard patio a little bit just to kind of prepare for the fall season as we start to just get ready for that cooler weather, that fire pit weather. We are going to have in a different video probably us putting up a fire pit that we actually found during a trash day. We did not do that in today's video, but we were just kind of prepping the yard and everything for it. And we're also going to be making some homemade air freshener, which I will talk about a little bit later towards the end of the video. But for now, I definitely have to grab myself some coffee. I make our coffee at home. We have 3 of these like coffee containers that we had previously purchased that now I just use to put regular old coffee in that I brew in my coffee pot. But I always have to start my day with coffee. This is going to actually span over several days because I started filming this and then things just kind of happened. I've been kind of under the weather, also just not feeling very well. So this is spanning a few weeks actually here, I have to be honest. But for now, we're going to be grabbing the Walmart order for our groceries that was just dropped off, and we're going to be getting all of that put away. I'm not going to be doing a haul and showing you everything, but I am just going to be putting everything away so that we are ready for lunches and dinners.
For so long, I've been trying to get you out of my head. Oh yeah, but somehow I always seem to wake up in your bed. Baby, if we talk for a minute, then maybe we'd be getting somewhere. I just wanna love you a little to see where this is going. I really need to know, babe. Can we just open up? Cause I got to know if you feel the things I do. I might need some help if you let me go. Cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm still a little high on you.
Bella Marie was staring at me the entire time I was putting away that food, so I decided that she is probably hungry. So I went ahead and filled up her bowl, and I'm also going to be filling up the water that the dogs share. I believe we got this from Ross or Home Goods. If I can find one on Amazon that is not too expensive, I will link it down below. This one was like $6.99 or $7.99, and we absolutely love it because it doesn't splash all over the place like a giant bowl of water, and we have to fill it up a lot less. So while that's filling up, I am going to be just tackling some dishes. I definitely need to start this because everything was gross and dirty. But like I said, if I can find a similar like water dispenser for dogs and cats on Amazon, I will have it linked down below. I don't want you guys to have to pay too much money on Amazon. So if I can't find one, check out your local Ross or Home Goods. This is our first Amazon product we are going to be trying out. I wanted some containers for the side of the sink. I wanted to bring in some more of that black vibe. And this was a pain to find, I gotta say, because our sink dimensions are not the same on each side, but also it's a very thin area. I love seeing people do their little soap trays with all of their stuff in it, but we just didn't have a really big space. So I did go ahead and finally find these. I will have these particular ones linked down below as well in case you're dealing with kind of a small space like we are. It does overhang a little bit on the one side, you're going to see here in a second, but I've had these up for a few weeks now as I'm filming this voiceover, and I absolutely love them. I think they look really nice, and they just kind of keep everything contained and they keep it from sliding around. I also have a trick here where I use some poster putty from Dollar Tree to help it kind of stay in place a little bit so it didn't go toppling over on me.
I've been thinking that we're more than just friends. Oh yeah. Oh, but maybe your heart is falling for someone else. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe we should talk for
fingernail brush I actually got locally on our local Main Street, and it wasn't super cheap. So I'm sure I can find something similar on Amazon for you guys. I think this was like 15 bucks. I love it. I'm using it all the time, but it wasn't super cheap.
So I made an unnecessary purchase on Amazon. Well, one unnecessary thing. One thing I actually have been wanting for a while. Let me get this bag open because I cannot do this. The unnecessary purchase is snail essence. It was like 16 bucks. I don't know. It had some good reviews. I've heard people talk about it. I don't really know if it's CosRX. I know I hear like the Welsh twins talk about this. Well, one of them. I don't really know if that's legit. Let me know. Let me know if you've ever used that brand. Is this what their packaging looks like? But on Amazon, it had some good reviews, and it was at a discount, so I'm gonna try it. But the reason that I made the order, I wanted free overnight shipping, so I got that to get this overnight. These 2-tier clear organizers. I wanted to try this underneath our sink. I've been wanting these for a while, and they're usually really expensive. I will link this one down below. I don't know if it's going to be on sale. It was like a lightning deal. Sorry, my dog is scratching herself to death. It was a lightning deal, so I don't know if it'll be on sale when you see this video, but I will link it down below. But I wanted to try these underneath our sink because it is an absolute disaster down there. So let's see what's going on. So this is our underneath our bathroom. This, I hate this. Like, stop it. Stop it. It's a disaster, and it's like you have like the pipe right in the middle, and we just have stuff stacked up everywhere. So I'm gonna see if this organizer will fit on this side, so we can leave the trash can here, and we can put some of this stuff in here because this is just all looking a little bit too crazy for me. And when I need to get like my shampoo and conditioner, it's all the way back there. I do not keep it in the shower because I don't wash my hair super frequently because of the hair type that I have. So it's just a pain to get everything out. So let's see what the shelves look like. They're going to be pretty easy to put together. It does look a little smaller than I thought, which could actually end up working really good for us because we have such a small space. But if you wanted something bigger, I mean, I'll show it to you once I have it put together. But if you were looking for something bigger, I don't know if this would be the one to get. But this seems like it's going to be small space friendly. So I am going to go ahead and put this together, and then we'll see what we're working. So here's what we have. They aren't like drawers that like are on a slider. You just kind of pull them in and out. They're a little bit wonky, but I think it'll be fine. It took me like 2 minutes, maybe less, to put this together. And then it does come with dividers if you want them. So it comes with 2, I believe. Yes, 2 dividers for each drawer if you want to pop those dividers in. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the dividers yet. There you go. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the dividers yet. And then it has this little like soap thing, which I probably will put on the side for like, you know, feminine care or something. I don't know. But let's see if I can fit the stuff in here.
I have actually really been loving this because I can just grab the tray out when I need something from the very back, and it's just easy to reach everything. Sorry about the jolting of the camera. My little tripod was in my car and I didn't feel like being bothered to go out and get it. So you're in my hands and I know I'm jostling you everywhere. I'm so sorry. But I highly recommend this, especially if you're looking for something that is small space friendly and you don't have a lot of space underneath your cabinetry, but you do want a little bit more organization. I really recommend this. I'm thinking about getting one for our other sink, like I had mentioned. I think I mentioned that, but if I didn't, I am thinking about getting one for underneath our other bathroom sink because I absolutely love this. And also the Snail Mucin that I just mentioned I have been using, and I've been loving that also.
So this is what we have. I actually really like it. I think it works really well. I may actually get another one for our other sink. I'm thinking about it. So there were a few things that I couldn't fit in there, but like it's no big deal. And I actually like that it doesn't come out super far because then I can still like slide this out and ignore everything falling down. But I do wish the sides came up a little bit higher on the bins just to kind of keep things like that from kind of like tilting over. But I could pack it in there different and I'm sure it would be fine. But yeah, I like it.
New day, new tripod situation. I actually saw on like a Instagram reel or a Facebook reel or TikTok, I can't remember, this thing that attaches to your tripod that actually moves when you move. And I've been testing it out. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I like it for some clips, but for other clips, it's just kind of irritating. So I have been using it when I've been filming, when I really need to move around a space. And instead of changing the camera position, it just kind of moves with me. But it's not useful all the time. Like right here, I could have just left it on the normal tripod situation. You didn't really need to see me going back and forth, so sorry if it's hurting your brain or making you dizzy, but I have actually really been loving it, like I said, for certain things. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. It works much better when we're going to jump into our backyard, which we are about to do because we need to get that area nice and clean. But for now, let me explain what I am doing. I am actually making my homemade air freshener for my aunt and some of the people in the nursing home that she is in right now. Some of the workers and the other residents of the nursing home really loved the homemade air freshener. Sorry, I made some for her and took it to her, and they absolutely love it. So I will say these bottles, these are from Dollar Tree. I usually get like the black cleaning bottle that they started carrying, and I really love those because I like it to look kind of nice and sleek. It's an air freshener, you want to sit it out, but they didn't have any, so I got these in the car section, and it's actually glass cleaner. Do not recommend these bottles. These stickers were absolutely atrocious to get off. I used every tip and trick I usually use to get off adhesive and stickers that works perfectly every time. I don't know what they put these labels on with, but oh my goodness, it was an absolute pain. But stay tuned for later because I am going to be talking about how I make this homemade air freshener. I have shared it on my channel here before, but I am going to be sharing it again because I'm making 5 bottles for some of my aunt's friends and the people that are helping take care of her at the nursing home that she is currently in. And after I get my area cleaned up, we are going to be jumping into the backyard as promised. Again, sorry about the moving camera. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think. I'm probably still going to keep using it because I spent money on it, but definitely not going to be using it for every single thing that I do because it's definitely tracking me. That's for absolute sure. So now that we are kind of done with that, we are jumping into the backyard, and as you can see, it is a mess. We still have lots of the pool stuff up. It rains so much here. Our pool got absolutely disgusting. No, we're not going to show you because we're not that embarrassing. My husband was like, don't show him the pool. Don't do it. But it rained so much here that we didn't really get to use the pool as much as we wanted to. So we're cleaning up this space to prepare for fall. And yes, I am going to be cutting these pool floaties and deflating them. They are already deflating anyway, since they have been out in the heat and we had like 106, 109 degree days here in Missouri. They are already deflating. So we're going to be buying some new ones next year and hopefully finding a better way to store them so they're not in the direct sun, because that direct sun really this did a number on our pool floaties. So I'm just starting there, and I'm going to be wiping things down, dumping out all of my dead plants. I told you guys I'm not a plant person. I forgot to water them. They all died except for the 2 by the pool, which are half dead. I'm trying to bring those back to life, but the rest of them on the patio, completely dead, bit the bullet. I forgot they were out here, forgot to water them. It was my fault. So we're going to be putting up some faux florals later because that's really more my speed, if we're being honest.
And I really need to know, babe. Can we just open up? Cause I got to know if you feel the things I do. I might need some help if you let me go. Cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm standing a little high on you.
My husband was actually out here mowing. That's who I'm talking to. And he did blow off the patio for me, so I didn't have to sweep the whole thing, but he was just not wanting to be on camera on this day. Sometimes he likes to be on camera, sometimes he doesn't. It just depends on how he's feeling, and I totally understand that, because even when I film, there are days where I'm like, ooh, am I camera ready today? Am I feeling it today? So I'm always trying to respect him and make sure that I'm not putting him on camera when he does not want to be, but he is definitely out here mowing the yard and helping me out, and we are tackling this together. So for everybody who's like, oh my goodness, all those comments that I was seeing, like, you guys are so cute, you know, yeah, just adore you guys. we're still we're still doing great. We're still doing projects and stuff together. Just trying to respect his personal space of not wanting to be on camera all the time, just because I am deciding that I randomly want to film. So hope you guys can understand that, and go ahead and just sit back and watch me get this patio all nice and clean and straightened up.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Like I said, the real plant's not for me. So Joanne was actually having a sale on their florals, and we went there and we grabbed some florals for the front and for the back. So I'm still using the same topsoil. I did dump it out and put some new topsoil in. Topsoil is extremely cheap, and I think that was my problem partly. I forgot to water the plants, guys. Let me be honest. But the other part of the problem was I did use a lot of topsoil instead of potting soil. And I think that's where I went wrong, because it just, even when I was watering them every day, they still weren't looking great. So then I just gave up and forgot about them. But I did just use the topsoil that I had left. So the pot was nice and sturdy, so it didn't blow away. And I'm just adding in some faux florals that give a little bit of a fall vibe. So we kind of feel that fall magic when we are out here using our fire pit, when we finally get the new one up and running.
Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Isn't this the good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know.
We are back inside to wrap up today's video, and I'm going to be making those homemade air fresheners. So I did make labels for them and everything later, but like I said, this process was a pain. It's much later in the evening. These labels were terrible, terrible. Please, again, don't buy these bottles and think you're going to use them for something cute and fancy. But this is my favorite scent. I will have it linked down below. My favorite scent to use, it is fabric softener, and I use a half a cup of fabric softener. And then I use a fourth a cup of rubbing alcohol. I just get the kind from Dollar Tree. It's like the 70% because, well, I'm just putting it in the bottle. And then you just fill the rest of the bottle up with like cold water. You don't want to do it too hot, warm or cold. And then you just kind of give the bottle a good zhuzh to mix everything up. And it's super cheap. I calculated, and I can't remember, but this is a 56-ounce bottle of fabric softener. And I want to say that I could get... I want to say it was like 20 something. Don't quote me. I calculated it and then forgot. But it was a lot. It was a lot of bottles of homemade air freshener. And the container of fabric softener was like $8. And then the rubbing alcohol is $1.25. So when I make it for myself, I don't have to purchase the bottles. So it's definitely an inexpensive way to go. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please make sure you check out the video and the playlist on the screen. And as always, smash that subscribe button so you can become part of our YouTube family. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.